Hey guys! So, as you can tell by my big blue eyes, today we're going to do a makeup transformation of Hillary Clinton herself, the woman running for the United States presidential debate, depending on when you see this video. Who knows if she won or not. I've done a Donald Trump makeup before, so many of you have been asking for me to create myself into Hillary Clinton, so hope this turns out good. First of all, I'm definitely going to put my hair in a wig cap because Hillary Clinton has blonde, short hair and I have long brown hair, so that's going to have to change later. I'm making sure I'm going to bobby pin down my wig cap because you don't want any of the hairs poking through. And then you want to get a toner or makeup remover to remove all the excess oil to have a completely clean, clear face. A blank canvas to paint on someone who could possibly be the first female president. We will see how the voting turns out, how my face turns out. I'm so excited to do this. And then I'm going to hairspray down all my baby hairs to get them out of the way. And now it is time to flatten down my eyebrows. I'm getting Elmer's glue stick. I love the purple one because I could see it better. Not that I'm blind or anything, but I feel like it disappears the dark eyebrow hairs just a little bit better. And in between each layer of glue, I'm going to do multiple layers with translucent powder because Hillary Clinton has very thin eyebrows and they're totally different than mine. So instead of trying to paint over my bushy eyebrows that are a lot bushier compared to hers, I am going to create brand new eyebrows like a magic trick, abracadabra them brows on. You want to make sure each layer of glue completely dries after you powder it before moving on to the next layer. And since Hillary Clinton is a lot older than me, I'm going to do an old age makeup starting with some liquid latex. I'm going to get some disposable makeup sponge and a weird large spoon to put in my mouth to make my cheeks protrude, which looks very odd. No matter how you do this, you will look strange, confused, weird. But you want to do thin layers of liquid latex. Let it completely dry and powder it down before letting your cheeks go, meaning taking that spoon out of your mouth like you've been eating way too many carbs, which I do every single weekend. You want to do this 2 or 3 times on each side of your cheek to get that very aged look. Depending on how many years you want to age yourself, you want to do more layers of liquid latex. I want to age myself about over 30 years, so I'm going to do 3 layers of liquid latex on each cheek. That's about 10 years a layer, if my calculations are correct. You really want to use a hairdryer while doing this so you don't sit here for a million years and really age yourself. And once your cheeks are stippled on and dried, you're going to move on to them eyebrows because many people get frown marks on their eyebrows. I've been studying Hillary Clinton's face and she definitely has frown marks, depending, I guess, if she doesn't get her way in presidential debates. But everybody gets like that if they get upset or angry or just look at the sun too much. Donald Trump definitely has wrinkles in between his eyebrows. Like I said, I'm not picking sides, and as you can see, I am wrinkling my temples. I know that sounds weird, but I'm stretching the area on my temples from my eyebrow to my upper cheekbone. That skin has stretch marks, meaning crow's feet, on the corner of your eyes. Just don't get this liquid latex in your eyes, but you're doing the same type of steps you did on your cheeks and between your eyebrows. It's like your face when you get confused when you don't know what they're saying to you about very important things about the United States. Both presidential candidates have this, crow's feet, everybody gets them when they're older. I can't wait to see mine pop up. And now we're gonna look even more crazier because I'm gonna get some orange corrector to correct under my eyes and my eyebrows. I'm just getting rid of all the dark marks, which are the dark circles, and my eyebrow hairs. Who would have thought your eyebrows were flaws? They are in this makeup. You're starting to look crazy, like some orange caterpillars are attacking your eyebrows and under your eyes, but that's okay, you're doing it correctly. Then I'm gonna get a baby damp beauty blender. You can get any disposable damp makeup sponge to blend out these correctors. And then I'm going to get some concealer that's very high coverage to cover them eyebrows and under my eyes. This is the Urban Decay Weightless Concealer. It's my all-time favorite. And then you're going to get your favorite foundation that matches your skin tone. Whatever foundation color that matches a rich white woman or as close to your skin tone, to be honest. You want to rub that all over your face. I'm using an oval makeup brush, which I would not suggest because for this makeup it might move your wrinkles around too much in that liquid latex and bring up some edges. Just use a usual foundation brush. It's a lot lighter on your skin. I wasn't thinking at this moment. I was just trying to rub the foundation into those wrinkles way too harshly, but I paid the price later. It wasn't too bad. And then I'm going to get some concealer. You can conceal the bridge of your nose and more of your eyebrows depending on how much you want your eyebrows covered. Blending that out, and then I'm going to move on to another stage of old age makeup where I'm going to get a highlight color that is 1 or 2 shades lighter than my foundation color. You're going to do this on the high points of your face, like your cheeks, your cupid's bow. I'm doing mine under my lip as well because Hillary Clinton has way smaller lips than I do. Many women and humans in general, their lips shrink, which is weird. And study Hillary's Clinton face like no tomorrow. Some people do this under a stippled liquid latex, or you could do it over. It all depends on what you feel like and what type of effect you want. I just didn't want the foundation to cover all of her highlighting, contouring, and shadows on her face. You really want to do those frown marks in between those eyebrows. I know we did a liquid latex stipple, but this is just an extra step to make her features pop and look more distinctly like her. Once you're done with the highlighting, we're going to move on to the taupe contour color. I'm also contouring her inner eyebrow. It's very defined and gives shadow. Contouring the sides of her face, her laugh lines. Many people have laugh lines. Her cupid's bow and around her mouth. Many politicians and people who get very angry or have a lot of expression in their mouth have many wrinkles in their mouth when they get older. And I'm contouring my under eye bags. Once you're done with your contouring and highlighting, we are going to blend that out with the damp beauty blender because you want this to look natural, realistic, like showing off her flaws, because many people have flaws no matter who you are. We want to highlight those actually whenever you copy someone's face onto your own. That sounds weird. It's like catfishing someone. Then you want to powder down all of that when you are done. Putting on some cheek stain. I'm using the Balm's Cream Blush because it's my favorite for a very natural blushing look. And then I'm going to contour my chin because Hillary Clinton has a different chin shape than I do. Also contouring her neck because she has wrinkles on her neck and I wanted to give shadow and dimension and make her neck look older as well because I don't want a 20-something-year-old looking neck and a lot older face. You know what I mean? Powdering all of that down that we just did. And now it's time to move on to them brows. One of my favorite parts that really defines a human's face and their personality is their eyebrows and their nose. Whenever you do celebrity makeup transformations, I'm using a brow pencil to give her very thin, straight across eyebrows. Hillary has very definite, distinct eyebrows that are different than mine. They are kind of a modern 1920s style, but a little bit thicker than the 1920s and a little bit more natural than the straight lines you saw in the 1920s. But they still remind me of that because they're very sad and thin. Not being mean, just replicating what I see, and I'm contouring around the sockets of her eyes in some cream colors that are taupe and the bridge of her nose because her nose is a lot different than mine. And I'm also going to contour in between them eyebrows that we did wrinkles before, just make them stand out more. Powdering all of that down. Then I'm getting a alcohol paint. If you do not have alcohol paints, you do not want to get alcohol paint in your eye, you could definitely use a light color, light brown lipstick or a cream paint very lightly. And do old age spots. Hillary Clinton has old age spots. I hate to break it to you, girl, but you do. Many people do. And I'm going to get a taupe light brown color with the orange stipple sponge and stipple on some shadows around my face to make it look more realistic and give it definition. This also goes into those wrinkles of the liquid latex stipple that we did before and makes those stand out more. If you practice enough makeup and feel like you could graduate onto alcohol paints, it's so magical, it's water resistant and looks so realistic. And now time for the nitty gritty. We're going to get into Hillary Clinton's beauty makeup routine. She does a simple black semi-weird smoky eye. I say weird because it's like she just takes a crayon eyeliner pencil like the old school kind and smears it a little bit. Definitely a thicker line on the top eyelash and some on the bottom eyelash smeared a little bit. I'm just using a Rimmel Black Kohl eyeliner that's drugstore. But literally this is all it looks like she does to her face in the eye department other than some light curling of the lashes and some mascara to top it off because it looks like she does not wear falsies whatsoever. Now to move on to the lips that have been a pair that have kissed Mr. Bill Clinton's face, probably. We are going to move on to lipstick. Of these very two expensive lipsticks, They're fancy from Sephora and they're super duper expensive and look like they're straight from the James Bond movie set. I'm using whatever coral or rosy red terracotta color you have. I'm mixing these two colors because it literally looks just like the ones in her photographs. She does this orange coral color before and it looks like a mix of a terracotta, definitely with a lot of hints of red in it, and it has a glossy tint to it. You don't want matte, you want shine. Using a lip brush with these tiny lips is key to make your lips look smaller and much older. And then we're going to do some contour color with very thin brushes above that lip color so we don't lose that old age effect or her age and all that work in the wrinkles. And now, once you think your makeup is Hillary Clinton enough, we're going to move on to her power suit. I just got a white plain button-down shirt. It has a little bit of makeup on it. Sorry. And I did not have a awesome Chanel really expensive jacket, so a regular gray business jacket will have to do. And I got these awesome like clip-on earrings that look really fancy and pricey, and they're actually vintage, and they're beautiful opal with some diamond looking studs on it. And it's time to put on her Ellen wig. I call it the Ellen wig because it's short and blonde, but not as short as Ellen's. It's a little longer and more mature, more matronly. It has hints of gray in it. I found it at the Halloween store because it's that time of year, so I got it really cheap and I was so excited when I saw it and I thought of doing this makeup. So adjust that onto your scalp. You may need some bobby pins to clip down these wigs because the shorter hairstyles, they poof out a lot more. But once you've adjusted your wig on straight, we are completely done with this makeup transformation of Hillary Clinton herself, the woman who's running for United States president. I made sure to point my fingers at things and look very authoritative, speaking my mind, like I want to make a point about why I'm running for president. This was so much fun to do, but now it's sadly time to rip all this fake skin off my face and turn into my real self. This liquid latex, taking it off, actually was really odd because it came off really easy from all the sweat, and the sweat like cooked my skin. I know that sounds weird, it didn't burn me, but it made my skin actually wrinkle from having this liquid latex on for so long on my face. In a very hot room that did not have air conditioner, I was doing this for 3 hours, not complaining because this is so entertaining for me to do. I hope it was entertaining for you to watch. All the products I used in this video will be listed down below in the description box and all of its cheaper alternatives. If you guys do this makeup or any makeup you see on my YouTube channel, please post it on Instagram and tag me #CatSketch. I would love to see it, share it, like it. You guys could subscribe for a lot more makeup transformations to come for the Halloween season and until I die or get tired of it, which I highly doubt I will. And politics aside, whatever you believe in, whoever you vote for, you all mean the world to me. I'll see you in another video. Love you all. Bye.